Hey everybody, today we're going to have a video for y'all that Mandy thought of. She wanted to give a list of the worst advice she's gotten since being married or having anything to do with marriage or couples. Again, this is Mandy's idea, so let's run
Put
down
this all on me.
Yeah.
You couldn't say this is our idea?
Because it is your idea. You're smarticle.
Alright, fine. Here's the first thing that I've been told. Wives cook and clean and take care of babies and kids while the husband go to work. What? I'm sorry. What I mean by that is that I've been heard so many times that I stay home while Aaron goes to work. And but me and Aaron, we don't believe in that. We both work. I don't think we can even afford to have Aaron just go to work.
Hey, heck no. Not in this economy.
And even then, if I was at home, Aaron would still help me with stuff that I need when he comes home. I kind of lost my job when COVID started, so I was staying home for a few months while Aaron was going to work until I got my job back, and I didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
We just do our own thing. Like, I'll cook maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and then the rest of the days we would either eat, we would fix our own food. Like, we would both make a sandwich or eat oatmeal or something, and Aaron, he cooks himself.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Find around the house.
Yeah, he cooks himself. There'd be times we both would cook each other. So
the way you making it sound like we just cook each other.
I mean, we cook. We both help each other cook. Second thing, wives can't say no to sex no matter what, or husband would cheat.
Yeah, I really don't know what to think about that one, because to me, if you're in a relationship and just because your partner doesn't want to have sex right at this moment, or it's like you don't want to have sex at this moment, you shouldn't worry about them cheating on each other. That's the whole point of the I do's.
Yeah.
Trust each other, understand each other. Like, not everybody's gonna be in the mood for it at all times.
I know. Like, every time I say no, and every time Aaron say no. Which, by the way, why is it always towards men? Are we not allowed to want to have sex?
I think that comes from the idea of women being more meek and timid. Like, I've known some women who have a greater urge for sex than I have, or any guy that I've met have, because they are just obsessed with sex sometimes, and it goes just both ways. It's a human thing. Mm-hmm. Like, that just is a desire that people have. It's not really gender based.
I do. Now, what I do agree with biblically is you shouldn't use sex as a weapon, like as punishment or whatever. But that's it.
Yeah, pretty much just saying that if your spouse does something that you don't like, or if you want something out of them, then use sex as a weapon to either get what you want or punish them. Yeah, that's a no-no. Because that leads to a whole lot of other sins.
Now, obviously, me and had a fight, and he wants to have sex. Obviously, I'm not gonna be in the mood because we had a fight. Now, that's not me punching him. I'm just turned off.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Alright, number 3. Do whatever the husband says.
I can tell y'all right now, I have no idea what I be talking about half the time. So that's a horrible idea.
So I'm gonna bring that to what number 1 about the wives cooking clean part. That would also be a bad idea, because I can think of the worst situation to where something happens to me, like if I died or something. Aaron wouldn't be able to take care of the kids or cook and clean for his kids because I'm gone. Like, what would he do?
Yeah, learning these skills now is essential when you pretty much just have to do it yourself. That's just it.
All right, number 4. Happy wife, happy life.
I heard somebody say recently. We went to Georgia, and my nephew had got married. Shout out to Romaine. And somebody had said it's actually the opposite, the other way around. If you have a happy life, then your spouse and the kids around you, they will be happy in return. If you're happy, you are better suited to make other people around you happy. instead of being miserable.
I think both parties should be happy. Like if Aaron isn't happy, I'm not gonna be happy.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I was saying with it. Like if you're happy, if each spouse focuses on them being happy with one another, then it's just a happy family. That's all anybody can really ask for out of a marriage.
Number 5, look good for your husband. What I want to say about that is that I always get that I need to dress good clothing or wear makeup or fix my hair to look good for Aaron, or he'll leave me for someone to take better care of himself. Aaron does not care how I look at all.
Nope. I mean, on one hand, yeah, I do. I like the way you look. That's why I married you.
Yeah.
That's one of the factors that goes into marriage.
I don't like wearing makeup.
And I don't mind that. Makeup's kind of unnecessary to me.
I mean, I do. Occasionally, I do like to dress up sometimes, but that's only when I feel like it. Aaron doesn't like dressing up himself.
Not at all. I don't wear suits. I don't groom that often. I let this grow out all over the place. And the funny thing about that is, I always hear that for you. It's like, oh, you have to look a certain way, so I don't shave. But nobody or anybody I've ever heard say that about the husband. Most time, it's always when people tell me like I need to groom myself, it's never for my wife. It's usually because like, oh, you need to look good for work, or if you want to get like ahead in life, you need to dress the part and stuff like that. And it's just weird. It's like nobody ever brings up looking good for my wife.
I forgot to say something again. With the cooking and cleaning, me and Aaron, we take turns cleaning. We take turns doing the dishes. We take turns doing laundry, and we take turns doing everything. All right, back to number 6. Married people can't have roommates.
We recently just parted ways with our current roommate, and we ain't had no problems with him living here. It's just like a lot of people think that if you have a roommate, you're pretty much opening a door for temptations or stuff like that. It's pretty simple. If you're not going to cheat in the first place, then having an extra person around you would not make a difference.
I wouldn't cheat on Aaron. I know Aaron wouldn't cheat on me. I trust Aaron.
Like, just don't cheat. It's as simple as that.
All you have to do is just trust that person.
And just be honest. Like let's say the roommate did something to come on to any of the spouses. I personally would not just brush her under the rug or just be like, oh, let's never talk about this again, let's move on to the roommate or to any individual. I would bring it up to my wife. It's a lot better to just be honest, straightforward, than to just get caught later on and then having to like defend yourself. Just be like, hey, this happened and I wasn't feeling comfortable, let you know. That's simple stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, me personally, I kind of like having a roommate, it's fun.
Okay.
And you don't feel lonely.
Oh yeah. A house full of people is always fun.
Yeah, and I don't like tradition.
Yeah, most of the stuff on this list has been nothing but tradition.
Well, number 7, married people can't be friends with opposite sex.
Again, that goes back with the whole trust thing.
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe that you should just get rid of majority of your friends just because they happen to not be the same gender. Just because you and this other person decide to start a life together. I
have a few male best friends, and one of my male best friends is Aaron's friend that he knew for decades. Me and Aaron, we still hang out with our group of friends who was both boy and girl people.
Boy and girl people.
I don't know what to call both genders. Also, there be times when he comes over when I'm by myself, Aaron's at work, and we just hang out and chill with each other. Like, we don't do anything. Like, Aaron, it doesn't worry about me cheating on him. I'm not going to cheat on you. I'm just not. Like,
it's just plain and simple as that. If your relationship has paranoia in it, where you just think automatically that your spouse is cheating, or you think you're not good enough, you're a little insecure, so you think you're not good enough for your spouse, and then you would imagine them cheating, that could end up leading to be the reason for the cheating or for the divorce or for both. Some of these things just have a domino effect, and it's better to just stop it in the beginning.
Number 8, married people can't have separate bank accounts.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally irresponsible with money. I am very, what's the word I'm looking for? Risky when it comes to investments with my money, whether it be equipment for stuff like this, gaming computer, gaming laptop, high-end computers to do the editing and stuff. Like, I do not mind spending money if I think it can help in the future, even if it takes years.
Now, I have recently added Aaron to my bank account. I added him to my bank account for the for my savings account. We do add money to our savings account when we get paid. We save up to pay bills and pay rent.
Yeah, that's about it.
But that's it. Number 9, women can't keep last name after marriage.
She still has her last name.
Yeah.
And it's just a convenient thing for her. She doesn't want to go through the document changing of everything, trying to remember every little thing about every little document or anything that she has online.
Yeah. It's not like an independent thing. I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
I'm just lazy. Like on Facebook, I'll put his last name. I changed my last name on Facebook. But legally, I probably won't do it for a while. Or ever. I don't know.
Yeah. For me, I've heard some guys taking a woman's last name.
Yeah, and they get made fun of for it.
The funniest part is if they
some of them.
The funniest part is if they didn't tell anybody, nobody would even notice. So it's not even that big of a deal. Like nobody would really care.
Yeah. Overall, what I'm trying to say is, or what we're trying to say about all this, what married people do in a house or in a relationship is none of your business. I'm tired of people telling us what we should do in our marriage because it is very creepy and rude, and I don't like it. It's uncomfortable, and I've already cut some people out of my life for that. Just don't worry about what people do in your life. It doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah, pretty much. I think if everybody just mind their own business in the world, not mind your own business, like if somebody needs help, just don't help them. But like if something's going on, like with a marriage or somebody's like relationship with a friend, or heck, a relationship with their own body or something, it's people that's left that alone to just be like, well, it's their choice. No, it shouldn't matter to us. The world be slightly better. The only time people should get involved with anything is if it's hurting another individual.
And me, Aaron, we're gonna be married for 2 years in October. We do not believe in gender roles. We continue to our own thing. There is really no difference when you get married. Literally, like biblically, the only difference is that we can have sex. It is literally the same thing. Like it is no difference unless you're making a difference.
Alright, with that being said, I guess that's it. We're done. If y'all have any bad advice that y'all have gotten through the years or recently, or if you've given any bad advice and realized I probably shouldn't have said that, please leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will never get used to saying that. I'm going to probably make up my own thing eventually.
And as always, thank you for watching us.
Have a dandy day.